Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously. So what do we do? 3, 2, 1, my juicy little lads. Thank you, little lads. You're delicious and bright. Yes, they are, aren't they? My little lovelies, okay? So I hope that you're all super duper well wherever you are in the world, whether it's morning, afternoon or evening, okay? And that life is treating you most deliciously, okay? And sending your beautiful little selves and your beautiful little families peace, love, harmony and bright blessings. And may your beautiful little selves and your beautiful little families all be fully protected, okay? And I hope that you're all taking care of yourself now, okay? Now it's nearly 12:30 in the afternoon on the 10th of October 2024. And in our old England, well, it's quite dull, okay, very grey, okay, and again we've got like very grey and white, not so nice fluffy clouds, and it was sun shining earlier, so maybe they were trying to give us a dose of vitamin D, but it very sadly has not lasted very long, okay, so we certainly are not going to get enough, to make our bodies feel super duper delicious. Mind you, so saying that, my body's feeling perfectly fine, do you know what I mean? But then again, I do a lot of, there we are, walking, do you see what I mean? Okay, so I get my old legs going, do you know what I mean? My delicious little babies, okay? Well, you do, I mean, it's really good exercise, isn't it, walking? Anyway, let's get to the point. So, right, so I've got 3 bits of information today, my little beautifuls that you are. So we're going to go for the first one. Now then, so we got 2 on YouTube, on old YouTube, and then we got 1 on BitChute, okay, my delicious little babies. So the first one, this uploader on YouTube happens to have 112,000 subscribers, my delicious little babies. He's come up on my feed, okay. Now then, I'll tell you what it's called. If you could please and thank you, should anybody have an interest in any of these videos today, my delicious little babies that you are, into the old space bar in YouTube, my delicious little babies, right, capital N, cash, all these words are together, these little bits, okay, N, cash, official, okay, then you got a hyphen, then it's daily, crypto, and finance, new, ... Okay, my delicious baby. So I'm just going to repeat that again for you, okay? N, cash, official, so that's all together. And then you've got hyphen, then daily, space, crypto, space, and, space, finance, space, new, ... Okay, my delicious babies. Now, the video should read, Ray Dalio, sorry. People have no idea what's coming. Elite's terrifying plan. Okay, my delicious baby. So I'll just repeat that again for you, shall I? Ray Dalio. People have no idea what's coming. Elite's terrifying plan. Okay, my delicious babies. But like I said, this has come up on my feed. Now it's about, and that doesn't mean now, it's come up on my feed and it's about just over 17 minutes long, my delicious little babies, okay? But if you look at another one of his videos, he's actually got our lovely, and with anybody not in that way, our lovely Whitney Webb, okay, my delicious little babies, okay? But she's banging. Do you understand what I mean, okay? And she's well clued up with all of this. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay? But she's a wonderful dear lady. I think you can find her on, what's it called? Oh, the Hangout or something. Oh, I'm going to have to find it, my delicious little babies. But anyway, she's absolutely wonderful, brilliant, okay? And, of course, who's interviewed her, who we've got are, excellent, our lovely, not in that way, but our lovely, like David Arks, dear son and everything, okay? And, yeah, So, you know, she has been interviewed by many, God bless her. But yes, she's spending a lot of her time, you know, doing the best there we are to be done warning others. Do you see what I mean? Mardelistic babies, okay? But a lovely, dear little soul she is, a lovely, dear woman, okay? Now then, so yes, this came up on my feed, yes, and he explained, you know, he's another one who explains it the best way that he can, okay, but it's not a long video to listen to, okay, but I just thought I'd write it down to tell you. Now the next one, my delicious little babies, this is also on YouTube. Now this uploader, again, this has come up on my feed, my delicious little babies. This uploader happens to have 58.3 thousand subscribers, my delicious little babies. So in the old space bar in older YouTube, Matt with a double T space Kim, as in the name Kimberly, Matt space Kim, okay, that's the uploader, okay. Now the video should read getting a call from Davos after exposing food industry corruption, and then it's Callie means and then an X and Matt Kim, okay, my delicious little baby. So I'm just going to repeat that again for you, okay. Getting a call from Davos after exposing food industry corruption, Callie means X and Matt Kim, okay, my delicious little babies. Now this video here, so the birth ticked off, this video here is just over 12 minutes long, my delicious little babies, okay. And what they're talking about here, okay, just the long and short of this, yes, is to do with cereals, okay, my delicious little babies. Now, yes, so the point is that what they're saying is that, you know, let's just say certain, you know, saying that instead of, you know, somebody say buying a steak, for example, well, you know, just to buy some you know, box of cereal instead, my delicious babies, because apparently it's supposed to be healthier, my delicious babies. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, I mean, but I mean, it's just my thoughts, my delicious babies, but I mean, really, every cereal that you buy is usually, there we are, of some sort of sugary substance, isn't it, my delicious little baby? So I'm not really quite sure, there we are, where they're going with this, my delicious little babies. Not those two men I'm talking about, you know what I mean, who seems to have completely different ideas in what is healthy and what is not, my delicious little babies, okay. But again, a very interesting, just over 12 minutes. Now, finally, my delicious little babies, out my videos, okay. This is on a BitChute, okay, and it's lovely, not in that way, like I say. So search engine of your choice, my delicious little babies. I do mention them from time to time. The space Charlie space Ward, WARD, and then space show, and then space bar BitChute, and then you should have reached your destination. Now then, this video is actually over 37 minutes something, my delicious little babies, okay. And our lovely Charlie Ward is now up to 137,696 subscribers, my delicious little babies. Now then, so the reason why I'm mentioning this, I'm just going to tell you what the video should read. Ruling powers aiming to establish a worldwide, just joining the dots, authoritarian regime, okay, my delicious little babies. Paul Brooker and David A. Hughes, okay, my delicious little babies. So I'm just going to repeat that again for you, shall I? Ruling powers aiming to establish a worldwide authoritarian regime, sorry, yes, done with it. Paul Brooker and David A. Hughes, okay, my delicious little babies. Yes, very interesting this was, and the reason why, oh, God bless, you know, because you've got little Demi, God bless, and little Paul, okay. and they do the videos because our lovely, God bless him, our lovely little Charlie Ward, God bless him, was not very well. I do believe that he's feeling much, God bless him, much better, okay? And I also hope, actually, oh, God bless his beautiful little self, his beautiful little family, not in that way, not in that way. I hope that his dear mother-in-law, God bless her, hope that she's feeling better as well. God love her, okay? Because not so long ago she's you know, come down extremely poorly, my delicious baby, so we must all send there we are, our well wishes. Do you see what I mean? And of course, you know, God bless for anybody else in the world who is suffering different illnesses right now. I must say our prayers, and for any healers out there, please, if you, and thank you, if you could please send out your healing as well to anybody who's very sadly suffering at this moment in time, my delicious little babies. Now then, so what I like about David A. Hughes, okay, and again, not in that way, not in that way, is that he's what was interesting is that he was asked a question. I mean, okay, fair enough, you know, he was asked a question, bless, okay. I happen to enjoy the Charlie Ward show, you know, and the videos and everything, okay. I happen to enjoy listening to them, do you know what I mean, okay. Then sometimes they get other guests on, and, you know, I just enjoy listening, okay. And I have done, you know, for years, and with our lovely Charlie Ward, God bless him, do you know what I mean? Yes, anyway. And but with David, you see, he was asked a question, and when I heard it, I thought, yes. In fact, I said it out loud. I said, good on you, David. There we are, good on you. Because the question that he was asked, one of the questions of many, was, you know, what he thought about, what his thoughts are, sorry, about the elections, you know, that are going on in, born in the USA. And to be perfectly honest, not his exact words, my delicious babies, but his answer was banging. And that was, well, you know, he's not really as interested, shall we say, in what's going on, because the way he sees it, which is the way that I see it, and millions of others see it, okay, is that there's far more important things now going on. There we are in the world. Do you know what I mean? But everything seems to be focused, and I've been saying this how long now, on these poxy elections, okay? And I just feel that for some in the world, okay, they need to start, there we are, refocusing. Do you see what I mean, okay? Because let me tell you, America is not the be-all and end-all. Do you see what I mean, my little baby? See, I'm stumbling again on this, but I'm not changing my video. So, yes, and I'm not talking about the, you know, the poor Americans, God bless them, because it's not their fault with what's going on, is it, my delicious little babies, you know? And of course, you know, there's been another, what is it, another storm, hurricane, yeah? We all know who's peddling that as well, don't we, my delicious little babies? Yeah, that's on Redacted, my delicious little babies. What's his name? The putrid effing Bill Gates. Part of it, yes? Okay, my delicious little babies, rather large, there we are, part of this, okay? But you can find Redacted, my little lovelies, for anybody who's, you know, stumbles across my videos on old YouTube, my delicious little babies, okay? Because they're wonderful, and again, not in that way, not in that way, okay? So, yeah, so when David said this about the elections, yes, I totally agreed. I was in 150%, there we are, agreement with this, okay? Because it's the same with, and now I'm going to close my book, so you're all ticked off, okay? So, yeah, so what's happening is, you see, it's like on BitChute, you know, that doesn't mean that, you know, it's like they're, everything is just dominated with this, you know, like they're the only ones on the planet. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies? Well, they're not the only ones on the planet. There we are, there's billions of us on the planet, and there are a lot of awful things now going on our planet, on our Earth, which, of course, none of us, you or I, out here or in any other country, has asked for. This has been very sadly, there we are, been put upon us. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? And none of us give any consent for these things now that happen. Do you see what I mean? Okay, it's like it's shoved in our flipping effing birth races. Do you see what I mean? My delicious little babies, okay? But I'm the same. I've got no interest, but I totally agree with what David said, God bless him. But he talks a lot of common sense. There we are, an awful lot of common sense. Do you see what I mean? Okay, my delicious little babies, but please, that's just over 37 minutes long. All the videos that I've advertised today, you know, you can take bits out, okay? And there may be some, God bless, you know, who are very new to this, you know what I mean? New to listening to, you know, some alternative media that are completely different to the poxy box in the corner of the room. My delicious little babies. Now then, so very lastly, what have I got here now? Look at this. Check this out, my delicious little babies. You're never going to believe this. So I have got growing in my garden. Okay, this has been happening for a while now. Okay. Oh gosh, they're all bloody falling. You're all falling. Hold on, I've got to pick them up. I've got to pick them up, my little beautifuls. These, okay, these are tiny mushrooms. Okay, my delicious babies. But check this flipping baby out. Check these babies out. There's 3 here. There's 3 stems. You've got the baby underneath, look. Can you see the baby underneath? And then you've got, it looks like the daddy. And then look, you've got the mommy. So you've got mommy, daddy and baby. My delicious babies. So I was pegging out my washing this morning and I thought, right, I'm going to have to pull you out the ground, my little lovelies. Do you see what I mean? Sure, yeah. Look at the flipping damn size of these. My delicious babies. And there's another one as well, not so far away from this one. You know, I wonder, are they magic mushrooms? Woo! My delicious little babies. Anyway, I thought I'd flipping show you. Look at them flipping babies. Do you know what I mean? My delicious little babies. Anyway. So yeah, this has only been happening because prior to that, I wasn't having any mushrooms grown in my back garden. So something must be, there we are, the wind must be going a certain way, or maybe, do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Do you say? Okay. But yes, but I can well and truly assure you now that my beautiful little Ruby Tuesday, my beautiful little Maisie Moo, they keep away from these, my delicious little babies, okay? And I've got quite a lot of these little grey ones, okay, my delicious little babies. And by the way, I've never ever tried magic mushrooms in my life. But of course, I've heard that ones can have some sort of, I don't know, wonderful experience on these magic mushrooms, my delicious little babies. Sorry, I mean, I love normal mushrooms, do you understand what I mean? But there's no way that I'd even attempt to try one of these, my delicious little babies. Do you know what I mean? Because for me, myself personally, I do not want to end up in A&E. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? So, but I just thought I'd show you, okay? But it's really strange how it's been the past, is it 3 or 4 years that these mushrooms have been growing, my delicious little babies, okay? But of course, for anybody out there who forages, you know, for different mushrooms, I mean, they would clearly know what types of mushrooms these are, my delicious little babies. But me, myself, personally, I've not studied them. You know, different mushrooms, do you know what I mean? Okay, I just buy them, do you know what I mean? And just eat them, do you know what I mean, my delicious babies? Because they are mushrooms as well. I do know this for a fact. They are extremely, there we are, good for our systems. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? So I do know that for a fact. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Anyway, but of course, not the wrong ones. Do you know what I mean, okay? But that's all I wanted to say. So that's the end of my video, my beautiful little lovelies that you are. And thank you so very much for anybody who even views my videos or even puts a like or anything. Do you know what I mean? But it's so super duper important, there we are, to get this information out. That is what is, there we are, super duper important. Do you see what I mean, okay? So I make it, there we are, my mission, you know, to just give out as much information as I can. Oh, that's the last thing I wanted to say to you. You know, oh, it came up again on my feed. I don't know what's happening with the old YouTube lately, my delicious little babies. But anyway, what's it flipping called? he's got over 3 million subscribers on old YouTube. My Delicious Little Babies. What's his flipping name? Francis. Oh, you'd only have to type him in, My Delicious Little Babies. Now then, what happened was, came up on my feed, and it was a video from 7 years ago. Okay, My Delicious Little Babies. He has put up recent videos, okay? Yeah, I mean, when you first look at him, he looks rather, well, I'd say probably, you know, looks a little bit bonkers. But mind you, maybe he's done that. I mean, I just do not know because I've never seen him before. But it's what's important here, My Delicious Little Babies, is listening to little bits and pieces. There we are, put it that way, of what he says. My Delicious Little Babies, do you see what I mean, if you follow me? Okay, I just thought I'd mention it. I'm trying to remember. I bet you now, when I come off my video to you all, my little beautifuls, that I bet you'll flipping remember who it is. But yeah, there was only one other one that I've seen of his. It wasn't a long video. It wasn't so long ago. It wasn't that particular one. So not being nasty, My Delicious Little Babies, but it was of no interest to myself. But for some reason, that particular video from 7 years ago, there's bits what he says. There we are. And it's really important to watch the video. Do you know what I mean? Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, there's a lot going on, but it's paying, there we are, attention. Do you see what I mean? I know what I'm talking about, My Delicious Little Babies. Do you see, okay? It's like there's, let's just say there's hidden messages. Now then, the other strange part that I thought was strange, because when I first looked at the video, yes, and I thought I'll leave it on my, you know, that I've watched it, do you say? And so the next day I thought, oh, I'll just look at it again. And I looked at it again, and it seems that there's part of it, there we are, it's been taken out. My Delicious Little Babies, there we are, for some strange reason. Because the day before, there was something else in that video. But then when I looked again, I thought, I saw the rewind and start again. I thought, hold on a minute. I thought there's a part missing here. Do you see what I mean, My Delicious Little Babies, okay? Because I know what I saw the day before. Do you say? So somebody's changing bits of the videos, it seems. My Delicious Little Babies, do you say? But yes, I mean, it was quite amazing actually to see that he's got over 3 million subscribers, My Delicious Little Babies. Me personally, I mean, God bless him, and God bless his girlfriend, you know, and his friend, do you know what I mean? But for myself, just that one video, then like I said, I've seen a short one of another one that, you know, had no interest at all. Well, I do not feel for myself I could listen to that, you know, like on a mad one. Do you understand what I mean, My Delicious Little Babies? It would drive me crackers to listen to that, do you see what I mean? And smashing things up, and no, it's not my kind of videos, My Delicious Little Babies, do you see? But obviously, but then there was a comment on that one, and it said they thought that this was real, you know, the way that he was behaving and everything. So he's clearly built his subscribers up, you know, by acting bonkers. Probably in real life, he's probably, I don't know, maybe a lot calmer, I suppose. I don't know. Then again, maybe he may not be. Do you see what I mean? But I just thought I'd mention it, My Delicious. If you type in Francis, and I just cannot remember the rest of it, okay? But it's the one with over 3 million subscribers, My Delicious Little Babies. It's just gone out my noddle. Anyway, so until my next video to you all, so much love. God bless. Take care. And please try to take care of others. Love ya. Goodbye.